Hey guys, welcome back to the video. Today we are going to be doing Orientation Notebook Part 5. Part 5. So, I guess we could just get started. I literally just posted Part 4. It would be uploaded by the time this video is over. And then once yeah. So, let's just go start Part 5. We're on Brawn, the dinosaur. Dinosaurs were big in the 1960s. Well, they were always big, but you know what we mean. And Brawn really took off when we launched him in 1961. Market research told us a Brontosaurus would be a popular choice, and they're less difficult to make than those dinosaurs that have horns or plates on their back. He's a cutty, lumbering sort of guy with a worry scent of humor. Boxy Boo. Boxy Boo was a mischievous fellow. We brought him to the market in 1966. He's a jack-in-the-box with a difference. Not only did his head spring out of the tub of the box, but his arms and his legs also sprang out of the sides, offering more play possibilities. Boxy has since been discontinued, but we might rework him to bring him into the 1990s. Progress report, experiment 1199. Thomas Clark, a 59-year-old employee of Playtime Co. since 1955, offered as an experimental subject following his unfortunate diagnosis of lung cancer. All paperwork has been logged, confirming he made this decision himself and was sound mind. The Brawn model was thought to be an appropriate container, and the transfer seemed successful. However, subject 1199 seemed more disoriented than expected, and his mental performance was disappointing poor. He appeared not to understand what had happened to him. More interestingly, but even more problematically, the other experiments were hostile to 1199. They knew he was different from them and attacked him. His throat and larynx were torn out, and he would have been killed had we not intervened and performed life-saving surgery. Subject 1199 is known, kept separate from the others. We await advice on what to do with them. We got Brawn and we got Boxy Boo. Other lines. Candy Cat. In 1970s, there's a danger of our products seeming old-fashioned, so in 1979 we launched Candy Cat as a more free-spirited character with a mischievous, even rebellious side. She just loves candy. What made this design really successful was Candy's rolling tongue, which kids could roll up and put back into her mouth. Meanwhile, the hatch of her back meant you could literally stuff her with candy or whatever you like. She's still available to purchase in the gift shops today. Bunzo Bunny. Bunzo is a cheerful yellow rabbit who loves to celebrate birthdays and clashes his symbols together when he's excited. This toy is equipped with the ability to remember up to 8 birthdays and deliver greetings on the day itself. Kids love to freak out their family and friends when Bunzo tells them when their birthday is. Poppy Playtime Boogie Bot. New for Christmas 1993 from the people who brought you Oogie Woogie. Here's Boogie Bot, the cutest little robot you'll ever see. He loves music and he loves to party, but he also knows when it's time to stop partying and help with the cleaning order, as we expect very high demand for Boogie Bot. Boogie Bot 1993. Got Candy Cat and Bunzo Bunny, and we got Boogie Bot. Rejected designs. We don't always get it right. Here are some of the products we've developed that didn't make it to market. Sir Poops a lot. This classy defined fellow came with his own toilet, but he was rejected after focus groups had an overwhelming negative response. Fun time fact, the designer who came up with this was fired. Kick Me Paw. The concept behind the orange speeder toy was that kids could hit or kick it. We could say this was directed for being contrary to Playtime's good burn values, but the truth was no one liked him. He was bidden under the name Push Me Paw and rejected again because the name was not the problem. Daisy. Daisy was a muneret in the form of a flower. During testing, she made children cry, so naturally she was rejected. The last thing we want at Playtime Co. is for kids to be scared. We would ever knowingly design a toy to be frightening. By the time this was discovered, Daisy had already been added to some of our branding, and we may try to revise the character in a less creepy form someday. Think green, reduce, reuse, and recycle. Deflect, always stick with a bud. We got Soup Ropes a lot, Kick Me Paw, Daisy, and some couple lines. You see posters that you see in the actual game. So, that's awesome. More. Oh, in the Oven, a kitchen play toy with a difference. Well, two differences. First, he had a lovable, grumpy expression, but second, and most important, he was fully functioning oven with a top temperature of 400 degrees Fahrenheit. He could be used to bake small cakes, mini pizzas, cookies, etc. Sadly, during testing, several children received third-degree burns. Sunny Buddy? I never seen this. Another flower toy. The issue here was that we never worked out what he was meant to do. He's just a flower in a pot. Okay. Surprise hair. This was planned as a toy in the pocket money range, maybe with different colors and shapes to encourage collectible. However, it fell out of favor when we provided larger toys. Pet Stone. Our design team insisted this was a genius idea, but focus groups just thought it was some kind of joke. Barrel of Huggies. We love this extension for Huggy Wuggy brand. These barrels of small elastic Huggies could connect to form chains. Unfortunately, in testing, we found kids would mistake the Huggies for candy, creating a choking hazard. A shame, but the customer is always right in a couple pictures. So, we got O in the Oven and the weird thing. What? After the video. Okay, and then we got, I don't know, what was that again? Sunny Buddy Deflect guy. And then we got Sunny Bunny Deflect, the rock guy, Pet Stone, and Barrel of Huggies. So that's a nice pictures there. This is going to be the last page. Innovation. We do things a little differently around here. Let's BBQ. July 15th, 1440. Hipster Blizzard. I'm hungry. I'm Dad.
Tyler.
What?
Are you ready?
No, I got like one more page and 2 more minutes. Our reputation as an innovative company is important to us. After all, we're the people who made Poppy Playtime. We're always working on smarter products, toys that do things you've ever seen a toy do before. But no experiment ever comes without a little risk, because after all, if we knew what was going to happen, it wouldn't be an experiment. Please don't be alarmed. We know what we're doing, and we've always have everything under control. This has become a running joke among my team. As soon as anything goes wrong, someone will say everything's under control. We usually get a good laugh out of that. The important thing is not to venture into areas where these experiments are taking place, and then you never have to worry about them. They always say, what don't know can't hurt you, and it's true. However, from time to time you may be asked. There are a lot of things I wish I didn't know. Experimental doesn't cover what goes on inside this factory. Some say this company has been doing the biological experiments for a long time, and that's what makes its products unique. I think that might be true. I found an old film called Poppy Playtime Maintenance, and I watched it. I kind of wish I hadn't. And then we got Daddy Longlegs, and then that's why I'm hungry. I'm Dad thing, and I think that's gonna be the it of part 5. And we got like the 45 or something, all the way up to 54. So it's a little slow, guys, but there's gonna be a lot of parts. But bye, guys. I hope you enjoyed this awesome video. Bye.